Okay, YouTube world, this is what it looks like this morning. I got a lot of rotted beams here that need to be replaced. This one is gone. There's a sister beam next to it that's still good, but it ain't hooked to anything on that end. It's just floating. There is a brace under it right here. There's another beam right there under that wall, and it's gone too. This beam is somewhat okay. It has a sister beam on it that's in somewhat good shape. So I do have some support right there. There's a support jack kind of under that beam that hooks under this beam, and so probably when I take this beam out, it's gonna make this one loose, which is a little problematic. It's a challenge, but old houses always are. So I don't know if y'all realized how much we were going to have to get into when we started this mess, but I didn't think it was going to be this much. But let's get under here. See, all my plumbing is in here, so it makes it really hard to work on this. But if we look up here, you can see that that's gone. That's the old beam. Like I say, this is what we call a sister beam. That's when someone puts a beam next to an old beam. It's losing its strength to kind of hold things together. But that sister beam, if you look up at the end there, see how it's woggling? So it's not really hooked up in that end. It is sitting on this, which isn't real sturdy. And it goes out to there, which that's the first place where I begin to get any structural strength. This beam is also, you see where it's cracked right here, and if you look up in there, you may can see that's the beam that this wall sits on, and it needs to come out and be replaced. Basically what I need to do is get this jack out of here, take this beam out, take that beam out, run both of those beams from out there to up there, and I'm going to need to make sure that I have something for them to run into up there, or I'm going to need to mount me a jack for them to stand on. And there's a beam here which is hooked probably to this beam over here, which is good wood in that. And I don't know beyond that on out to the wall what I've got. Looks like that beam over there does run out to the wall. Let's see, what do I have? This looks like where maybe there was once a toilet sitting. But I know that there's also a drain up under that bathtub that's up in there, so things get a little confusing up in there. So I'm gonna have to do some figuring out and sorting out and kind of trying to think what I can do. I suppose if I could get all the old beam out from up in here, I might could set a new one in place on the inside and then take this one out without having to pull the whole beam out of there. That's not good. But it's gonna have to be done, so I'm gonna kind of walk around until I come up with a plan on how's the best way to do that. I'm thinking part of the plan might involve pulling this out. Okay.